you can see Albert Einstein. Excellent. Thanks, Nick. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today, the last day of January 2021. Joining me today is Nicholas Lal, who is Ambassador 10 within the EPIC family, and that is a very important position. And I'm very thankful to Nicholas for joining me today. And my name is Angus Levie. I'm also one of the leaders within EPIC, and I'm also one of the trainers. So I am going to start off this presentation, and then halfway through I'm going to hand over to Nick, who will do the second half. For those of you who are brand new, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And we hope over the next 35 to 40 minutes that you are going to find some really interesting information and something that maybe will spark a sense of hope and desire, and something that will give you a desire to change your life through learning something really interesting. Now, before I start, I'm just going to read a quote from Albert Einstein. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Now, you may not understand what that means, but basically we are traders of foreign currencies, and we use the power of compounding to increase our wealth. And today I'm going to show you exactly how we do that. And I hope that you will find this interesting. So without further ado, I'm going to talk to you about EPIC. EPIC stands for Exceptional People and Incredible Compensation. Now, before I go any further, I have a question for all of you. Whether you're new to EPIC or you've been here for a while, and that is, shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, you know, for different people, it means different things. But the way I like to think about it is, you know, most of us have jobs, and we work our jobs, maybe 9 to 5, 40 hours a week, whatever, maybe it's shift. And at the end of each week or the end of each month, you get paid according to the hours that you have worked or the contract that you have agreed with your employer. But I wonder, do you ever feel at the end of that week or month that, you know, you're worth more than this? That surely there's more to life than this. Maybe when you left school or college, you had ambitions and desires for your life. And then you got into the 9 to 5 routine, the work, the rat race. Maybe you settled down, got married, had a family, and just allowed things to move forward. But now, as we are in a new year, you're reassessing your position in life. Maybe what's been happening in the world over the last year has changed that security you once had within employment. And you're looking for new ways to create security for yourself and your family. Well, I'm happy to say that myself and Nick today will be showing you a potential way of securing that financial security for your future. Now, EPIC stands for the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. And as I mentioned earlier, we are going to teach you how to trade Forex. Now, what is Forex? Forex stands for foreign exchange. It's the act of buying and selling currencies. It's used daily by banks and central banks, institutional investors, and individuals all around the world, such as you and me. Now, it's a portable skill that will benefit you for life. So as long as you have a mobile phone or a laptop with an internet access, you can learn to trade and trade foreign exchange. Now, it's the world's largest financial market. In fact, it's worth over $6 trillion per day. Now, I don't know if you can even begin to conceptualize how big a figure that actually is. It's actually bigger than many countries' GDP, annual GDP. It's truly huge. And we as traders just take a little bit of that action each day and make some money from it. Now, the Forex market is open 24 hours a day, starting for those of us in Europe and in Africa, for example. It starts on Sunday evening and Sunday night for those in the US, going all the way through to Friday, late Friday afternoon with the close of the US market. And we can trade throughout that period, day and night. We can also trade cryptocurrencies 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. Now, who is Epic? Well, Epic is a global company that provides the environment for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of trading Forex while also pursuing the financial dreams and goals that I was talking about earlier. We have an executive team with over 100 years of successful business and multi-level marketing experience. Now, for some of you, when you hear the word multi-level marketing, you let out a groan. And maybe you feel tempted to switch off. Now, I understand that. I've been there too. But I want you just to wait and listen to what I have to say. Multi-level marketing is actually another form of payment. You get paid for the hours you work by your boss or your company. With multi-level marketing, it's just another form of compensation and slightly different. It's more of a rewards-based compensation. And in this case, as you introduce other people to the company and they do the same, and you build up a team of people around you, the company will reward you according to how many people you have within your group that are paying members within the Epic family. Now, we have industry-leading Forex traders and trainers within Epic. And I have to say, they are industry-leading. Some of our results are truly astounding. And we have people after just a couple of weeks making sums of money that actually far outweigh what they've been able to earn themselves. Now, I'm not promising that's going to happen for everybody, but I hope that for you, it's going to be able to become a reality in the future. Now, one of the important things is that Epic is 100% debt-free. Now, I wonder what that means for you. But for me, as a past business owner myself, it's really important because I don't know if you realize, but many businesses, in fact, the majority of them, fail within the first 5 years. Not because they've got a bad idea or that they're not successful, but in fact, many of them fail because of that success and the lack of finance behind them to sustain the growth that is needed to carry forward their success. But I'm happy to say that Epic is actually well funded. And the reason for that is because of this gentleman here, David McCovey, who is our founder. Now, David is a very successful businessman based out of Las Vegas in the States. And he has founded many successful companies, including other multi-level marketing companies. And they alone produce the wealth or finance available to make sure that Epic is properly funded and can grow quickly and in the correct manner. Now, David has put together a team of successful people within both multi-level marketing and business around him. The first person here is David Lisiaga. Now, myself and Nick know David from a previous company that we were involved with. And David was able to build a team of over 20,000 people within 6 months with that company. Now, David left that company and joined forces with David McCovey to start up Epic. And within just 4 short months, he's been able to build a team of over 70,000 people. Now that is truly astounding. Within 4 months, 70,000 people have joined the Epic family. Now helping them, we have Spicer Iverson, Mark Sterling, and Jonathan Green, who basically head up the corporate office. And we meet these guys each week on a Saturday, where they bring us up to date with what's happening within the Epic trading company. And they introduce us to up-and-coming leaders. And they provide training as to how to build a successful team, if that's what you wish to do. Now, before you also maybe get turned off by the idea of having to recruit, you're not required to, in any fashion, introduce anyone else to Epic. You can just become a scholar if that's what you wish to do. But maybe as you become successful, you might like to share that success with other people and just naturally invite other people to join you in that road to success. Now, none of these people would make any difference if it wasn't for Coach Max. Coach Max is our director of Forex Training, and she has put together, as I said earlier, a truly world-beating team of traders and trainers who are there to help educate each and every one of us in how to be successful in trading Forex. Now, I don't know if you're aware, but over 75% of people actually fail in trading. Why? Because they haven't taken the time to learn how to trade properly. Trading is a skill that needs to be learned and honed. And you are truly blessed to have some of the best trainers and traders who will ensure that if you follow the program properly, that you will be successful. Now, give me a 1 in the box here, folks, if what you've heard so far is of interest to you. I'm going to carry on talking about the Epic services. Now, Epic offer several live trading sessions per day. Now, for the Forex market, they are offering at least 3 live trading sessions at the beginning of each market opening. So we start with the London market opening, then we move forward to the New York market opening, and finally the Asian market opening. Now, during each of these sessions, you're going to have one of the traders or trainers coming on and looking at the markets as they see them, and then offering you potential setups that will allow you to trade. And then throughout the day, all of the trainers and traders will be giving you signals. Now, these are, again, trade setups, which you just copy and paste into your broker MT4 account. Now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, don't worry, because we have Epic University. Now, this is Coach Max's own baby, you could say. It's a program she's put together that will allow you to come in as a complete novice, and over a matter of 2 to 3 weeks, bring your learning and understanding of what Forex is all about from basic right up to advanced level. Now, we also have other forms of training, including cryptocurrencies and binary options. Now, you needn't worry too much about them at the moment, but needless to say, they are other ways of increasing your income potential. Now, sometimes, you know, as you're learning things, you may not fully understand what you're learning. And to help you there, we have the Epic Study Hall. That is live webinar sessions, which are designed to help educate you or to train you in a live session. So if you don't understand something, all you have to do is go on to the study hall sessions and ask the trainers for help, and they will explain in more detail what's going on. Now, as well as that, we have several Telegram groups to help you. We have our Signals group. We have our Epic Trade House community group. That's where basically everyone is there to help each other and share their success or ask questions. We also have the Epic News group, where Epic keeps us up to date with what's happening and announces the start of various live webinars, etc. Now, on top of that, we have so much extra value to give you. Now, for those of you who are wondering how much this is going to cost, well, it's $134.99 per month. Now, some of you may be going, whoa, that's a lot of money. But folks, I have to tell you that I spent literally tens of thousands to learn how to become a successful trader myself. And you're being offered this chance for as little as $135 per month. Now, in fact, we're going to show you, and Nick is going to do that in a short while, how you can do that for actually free, how you can become a scholar for free. Now, everybody has to pay their first month, but after that, it's free. Now, part of the much, much more we have to offer you in value is becoming part of the Winner's Circle and the Lion's Den family. We have our own Telegram groups, which offer you news and information, our own signals, but also we have our own training in how to actually trade. We have training in how to build your own team of people around you, if that's what you want to do. We have training in how to approach people in the correct manner. We also have mindset training, because, you know, trading is a lot about being in control and disciplined of your mind. And we're going to teach you how to do that. In fact, I myself am a hypnotherapist, and I do sessions on Thursday afternoons. And I look forward to seeing you on those in the future. So let's carry on. As I mentioned earlier, there's so much more to trading than just Forex. We have cryptocurrency trading as well. Now, many of you may have heard of the rise in cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin over the last few months is more than tripled. And we teach you how to take advantage of that and trade it, whether it's going up or down. Makes no difference. We make money going both ways. We also teach you another form of trading called binary options, which is similar to Forex, but rather than making money on the amount of movement, which is what Forex does, binary options makes money when you decide correctly which direction the price is going to go over the next fixed period of time. And I'm one of the trainers in that, because I've been teaching people how to trade binaries for over 6 years myself. Now, we also teach you how to understand the fundamentals of trading, because it's not just, you know, currency fluctuations are affected by many different things. They can be affected by, for example, elections. They can be affected by world events. They can be affected by just simple events such as what we're experiencing at the moment with COVID. As different countries become affected in different ways, the value of their economy varies, and so does the value of their currency. And we teach you how to look out for these sort of things. Even weather events can affect how currencies perform. And we teach you how to look out for all of these things. So I'm coming to the end of my part of this presentation. I'm looking forward now to handing you over to Nicholas, who's going to talk to you more about the other side of Epic, which is where you can become compensated by Epic for building a team of people around you, of other scholars, other traders. Now, we have basically three ways of earning money within the Epic family. You can, first of all, learn how to trade successfully, or you can build a team of people around you, or you can do both. So without further ado, I have the great honor, folks, of passing you over to my good friend, Nicholas Lau. Now, Nicholas has, in the last 3 to 4 months, built an amazing team of people around him, of successful traders and business developers themselves, people who are creating a residual income, an income that comes in week after week, purely by introducing this wonderful opportunity to other people. Now, just remember, you can join many other multi-level marketing organizations. Many of them depend on you selling products, okay? The more product you and your team sell, the more you get compensated. But remember, with Epic, you're not required to do any of that. We teach you a skill, a very important skill, one that will, basically feed you and your family for the rest of your life. One that may eventually allow you to retire from the job. Already we have many people doing much more through trading than they can earning from working. And we hope that you become one of those people shortly too. But why not earn also through being able to simply introduce this wonderful opportunity to other people? So without further ado, I'm handing over to my good friend, Nicholas.
Thank you very much, Angus. I really appreciate it. Everybody, if you can just hear me and see me clearly, just drop a 1 in the chat box. The fan on my laptop is, I don't know why it's so loud, but hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, perfect. Thank you very much, Angus. That was amazing. Everybody drop some fire, some 1s in the chat for Angus for an amazing first half of the presentation. He is a gentleman and a scholar, one of the nicest guys in the company, and also one of the best educators. Very humble guy. This guy actually helps make people make money daily with binary trading. He gets on his sessions. I have people they'll message me, where's Angus? Where's Angus? When's the session going to start? So very, very popular form of trading that he teaches. So as Angus mentioned earlier, the price of Epic is only $134.99. I want to put that in perspective for you because they actually do teach Forex trading at a lot of major universities. Harvard University has some excellent professors that teach Forex trading there. But if you guys know, if you guys want to take a guess, how much does Harvard University cost per semester to go there? Can I see some numbers? How much does it cost to go to Harvard University? Let's see some guesses here. Angus, you can guess too if you want. 47,000. Yeah, it's probably around there. It's somewhere around $20,000 to $40,000 a semester, not a year, a semester to go to Harvard. Okay. Now just imagine that you go to Harvard because you're like, I want that degree. I want to be able to get that job on Wall Street that says, I went to Harvard Business and, I'm a Forex trader, and that's all well and good. That'll be amazing. But you're going to be so far in debt by the time you get that degree. And not only that, when you're at school, you got to go to all the other crappy classes too, math, science, I don't know, whatever you're taking for your understudies. You can't just go to the Forex classes. But over here at Epic, everything is based on trading, whether it's Forex trading, binary trading, crypto trading. We have all that for you. And we have a 2-week university that you can get through all of that within 2 weeks. You can go from somebody that doesn't know anything about Forex, and 2 weeks later, you can have a full-blown conversation with somebody. You're ready to do some demo trading. You're maybe even ready to do some live trading. So that's how it works. Now, a little disclaimer before I get into the compensation plan. Epic cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. So long story short, what does that mean? That means that we cannot guarantee your success. We don't know what your work ethic is. We don't know if you're going to show up to class. We don't know if you're going to show up to one of Angus's binary sessions and actually listen to him, or just start clicking the buttons and just see what happens. So, it depends how well you take information, how well you apply it. But we have all the information, we have all the education, we have all the educators that you need to make a radical transformation in your life. Okay. So a little bit of background story about myself. I was a software engineer probably about 5-6 years ago is when I retired corporate America. I had always told myself that by the time I'm 35 years old, I'm going to retire and leave corporate America. I was 34 and 2 months shy of my 35th birthday. And I wasn't planning on leaving my job. But what happened was they went public and they got rid of certain departments and they moved me somewhere. And I just absolutely hated it there. I felt like I was starting my job all over. At the previous department, I thought I was going to be a manager. Over here, I felt like I was proving myself again. It's like, man, that was my first taste of corporate America when they laid off a lot of my friends and colleagues and stuff. It's like, no, this is not for me. So when they moved me to the next department, about 2 weeks later, I went into my boss's office and I said, I can't do this anymore. I'm not happy. I'm actually miserable. Like when I'm like driving on the street, like sometimes I want to veer off the freeway and stuff. So they're like, oh, okay, that's not good. I said, I have another opportunity. I have some online businesses I'm working on. And if I don't take that chance now, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. So she gave me her blessing. I said, I'm giving you my 2-week notice. She's like, it's okay, because what are you going to do here for 2 weeks? She's like, I'll have your check in the mail. You can go ahead and leave. I didn't even turn around to look at the building. I went straight to the parking garage to my car and I took off, and I've never seen that building again, never want to see that building again. So I'm here to tell you that sometimes in your life, you're going to be, you're going to have these chances to take, you're going to take a risk, right? And you have to determine, is this risk worth it? For me, it's been up and down, and it hasn't been pretty. You wouldn't believe this after after Angus has told you what I've been able to accomplish this year. Last time this year, I was driving Uber. That's how bad things got, because I made some bad decisions the previous year when I was in e-commerce. I got a little bit over leveraged over there, and things just went away. Me and my business partner, we just split ways. And next thing I know, I'm just driving an Uber thinking, what have I done with my life? So I'm here to tell you that if you keep your options open, then you'll be all right. You just can't have a closed mind. Things happen in our life. Life is a roller coaster. It goes up and down. As a matter of fact, life is very much like the Forex markets. You have higher highs, you have lower lows, you have pullbacks. I mean, Forex is really life. When you actually learn what Forex is about, you'll see how much correlation it has with life. And when you become a good Forex trader, you're going to learn values. You're going to be very patient. You're going to be very understanding. It might even make you a better husband, father, sister, wife. You never know, because the calming influence that it has when you learn how to trade, it has an effect on all of your life. And I've witnessed it firsthand. So, what I'm offering you guys here, what I'm about to show you, is just an option. It's something that can help change your life. Some of you are looking for additional income streams. If you're looking for an additional income stream, if you need extra money in your life, drop a 1 in the chat. I want to see how many people are here because they're looking for something different. They need something different. Okay, there we go. So, and that's it. So a lot of people, let me ask you this. If you've ever had 2 jobs in your life, if you've ever had 2 jobs at the same time, drop a 2 in the chat. I want to see who's been there. I've been there myself. I've had 2 jobs before. Angus, I don't know if you have, I've had 2 jobs. So this is the thing. 2 jobs is actually for 2 people. I realized that recently. It's like 2 jobs is for 2 people. And I'll ask people that have 2 jobs, why do you do it? They say, well, I have to make ends meet. Well, you know what? Ends were never meant to meet. That's why ends are on the opposite ends. When people say they need to make ends meet, it's like, why? That's a full circle. You're just going to be going like that all the time. That's why you have to, keep your options open. Okay. So even while I was driving Uber and I was thinking, man, do I have to go back to get a regular job and all this? I kept my options open. I always told myself that if an opportunity presented itself, I will make it happen, okay? Because some people could say, oh, Nick, you must have got lucky, right place, right time. But luck can only happen when preparation meets opportunity, right? The only reason I was lucky is because I was prepared to take advantage of that opportunity. Okay, with that said, let's get into the compensation plan. Angus, if you can go ahead and switch the slide. All right, so as Angus mentioned, $134.99 is the cost. That's your monthly cost, $135 a month to get everything in the university. That means the live sessions, that means the trade signals, the study halls, the indicators, everything that we offer on the education side, you'll get for $135 a month. But Mr. McCovey and Mr. Luciaga wanted to make this very affordable. So listen, we don't require recruiting here. That's why we're like the anomaly for multi-level marketing, because most multi-level marketing doesn't work if you don't recruit, right? But over here at Epic, you don't have to. If you don't want to tell a single soul about this, it's okay. If you just want to be somebody that, participates in the education and attends the classes and everything, perfectly fine. However, if you introduce it to 3 people, because the way the compensation plan works, there's you and then there's 3 levels underneath you, or 3 legs. If you put 1 person in each leg, so you just have 3 people, then what the company is going to do is waive your tuition. So the $135 a month is gone, okay? All you have to do is maintain 3 people, 1 in each leg. Instead, what you're going to do is pay a $15 business builder fee to get your marketing kit, which I'll go into in a little bit. So did anybody ever go to a university, public school, where they said that, hey, I'm glad you're here to get your bachelor's degree. If you can bring 3 friends to the university, we're going to waive your tuition. Has that ever happened? I don't think so. They don't do that, okay? But over here at Epic, we actually do that, which is pretty amazing that, you know, just by sharing the opportunity with other people, you can waive your tuition, okay? So once you have 3 people, tuition is waived. You only pay $15 a month. Now, when you have that group of 3, they're going to be like, well, you know, if you got your tuition waived, I would like my tuition waived too. So they go out and they find a couple of people each either. So all of a sudden, you have 12 people on your team. Okay, now you only brought in 3 of them. They went out and brought a few others. Now you have 12 people, 5 in leg 1, 5 in leg 2, and 2 in leg 3. Okay, when that happens, the company's now going to pay you $600 a month. But Mr. McCovey was like, you know what? I don't like monthly pay. You know why? Because my people, they have bills that are due weekly. They have expenses that are weekly. They have to put food on the table for their family weekly. They have to put gas in their car weekly. So what did he do? He said, we're going to pay you guys weekly. If you guys like weekly pay, drop a 1 in the chat. I love weekly pay because in a lot of other companies, they pay monthly. So can you imagine working so hard, and then you're expecting that one day to happen, one day a month where you get paid? It's not logical. Even in the real world, you get paid at least bi-weekly, but over here we get paid weekly, which is really, really amazing. So every Friday, those of us that are ranked will get an email saying that your transaction has been sent to your PayQuicker account, which is what we use. And then from there, we could just transfer to our bank account. We could use our prepaid card. We could use a virtual card. We have so many different options. Really, really amazing. So when your team almost triples in size, so those 12 people, you've collectively, brought in 30 people, your whole team. When your team has 30 people in the appropriate legs, the company's going to pay you $1,000 a month or $250 a week. You're going to get paid weekly. So every Friday, you're going to get that email, $250 has been deposited into your PayQuicker account. Absolutely love it. Now, when your team almost triples in size again, now you have a team of 80, okay? When you have a team of 80 in the appropriate leg, you're going to make $2,000 a month or $500 a week. When that happened to me, I was like, I kind of like this. It's like, I like getting $500 every Friday. It's pretty amazing. But then I hit Founder 5,000. Founder 5,000 was a really, really big deal because a lot of people in America, forget the rest of the world, a lot of people in America never earn $5,000 a month, okay? And not only that, this company pays you weekly. So the thing I love about this compensation plan, like what I did in corporate America, whenever I worked hard, I'd have to go, ask my boss, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? I've been working really hard. I was thinking, maybe we can have an interview to talk about a raise or something. I would hate those moments. I would absolutely hate those moments. But over here, when you want a raise, you give yourself a raise. You work harder, you give yourself a raise. You help your team. When they work harder, they get themselves a raise too. So it creates an awesome synergy because you can get raised week to week. It's not like you have to wait for the following month. So if you're a founder 600 this week and you have 12 people and you and those 12 people work together, and before the next week, you guys have a team of 30, well, guess what? The following week, you're going to get paid as a founder 1,000. You get the raise the following week. You don't have to wait a following month. I absolutely love that. So like I said, when I got to Founder 5,000, that was kind of like that life-changing moment where like, you know what? I love this company. I'm going to drop everything else I'm doing and do this. And that's what I did. I had other sources of income that I was working on. I said, listen, there's not enough hours in the day. I'm going to commit myself to this business. But here's the weird thing. When I actually joined this business, I joined this business to learn trading. When my sponsor signed me up, I told him that, listen, man, I promised you I'd sign up first because you told me that, if I ever found something that made sense, would you sign up? And I was a man of my word. So I said, okay, I'll sign up. But I never promised him I'd recruit. But when I saw the potential here, when I saw the ownership speak, I said, you know what? I have this awesome vibe about this company. I said, let me just at least put it out there because the last thing I want is to not say anything and then see my friends sign up with other people. That would just be like devastating. So I said, you know what, let me at least let people know a couple of times what I'm doing. So I reached out to a few friends, let them go through the presentation. They absolutely loved it. They're like, this is great. It's like, I'll give it a chance. And then a lot of people, they weren't even planning on building. They said, you know what, Nick, I just want to help you out, because you're a friend of mine. Let me help you out and check it out. And before they knew it, they were talking to other people about it. And within 79 days, on the 79th day, I hit Ambassador 10. Okay, so Ambassador 10 is like that first real leadership position in the company where the company starts to recognize you. And this is the beautiful thing. For the life of this business, as you can see on the left-hand side, you only need a personally refer 3 people. That never changes. As long as you maintain one personally sponsored person in each leg, it opens up the entire matrix. So Ambassador 10 hit. And to get to Ambassador 10, you need at least 200 people in leg 1 and leg 2, and at least 50 in leg 3. And when that happened, the company started paying me $2,500 a week, $10,000 a month. All of a sudden, 79 days after I started this mission, I'm now making 5 figures a month. I'm now making 6 figures a year, all because I just kept my options open. That was it. I could have easily told my friend, hey, you know what? I told you I was going to sign up first. The timing's not right. I'm sorry. And I would not even be on this webinar. I wouldn't even be a part of this equation. Or maybe I would have signed up later and, who knows what would have happened. But, keeping my options open, the timing was right. And the timing is still right. This company only launched October 1st. It's still a baby, so people are, is it ever going to get saturated? No. How can it get saturated? People don't even know what Forex is. Forget Epic. Go to the mall right now. Go talk to 5, 10 people and just say, hey, what do you know about Forex trading? People are going to look at you like a deer in the headlights. They won't know what you're talking about. So if they don't know what Forex trading is, how could they possibly know what Epic is, right? So don't worry about that because, every day, think about this. Every day, kids graduate school. They're 18, they're 22 now. They're looking for some direction in life. They don't know what Forex trading is. You could drop something into their lap. There's one gentleman on our team in Hawaii, 18 years old, phenomenal trader, 18 years old, taught himself. He went through a couple of courses and stuff, but for the most part, he just broke down what he was learning and created something for himself. He will never have to worry about money in his life. Think about that. At 18 years old, he already knows the art of trading currencies in the market. Absolutely amazing. He actually trains me. Every once in a while, we'll get on a call and he'll teach me. And I'm old enough to be his dad. So it's like, man, I wish I had these type of skills when I was 18. So, absolutely amazing what this company is providing, okay? It not only is it providing education, not only is it providing income, it's providing a family, especially the team that Angus and I are on, the Winner's Circle and the Lion's Den. We have a really good family atmosphere here. A lot of us, we hang out together, we go places together. It's more than just business and it's more than just a compensation plan. It's a lifestyle. I'm not going to get into the other positions because I can only speak about where I'm at, which is Ambassador 10, but there are people on our team that are making $20,000, $50,000 a month. Mr. Lisiaga, who's at the top of our team, the vice president of the company, he does $100,000 a month, $25,000 a month is dropped into his bank account every single week. Absolutely amazing. So like I said, we have positions that go all the way up to $1 million a month because Mr. McCovey knew how big this was going to be. So he's like, I don't want to open up positions later. Let's just put it on the chart now. We have $1 million position. And at each of these positions, you get different rewards. So let me speak about one more thing at Ambassador 10. One thing that I really liked, Mr. McCovey released this thing called Epic Estates. And the way Epic Estates works is when you hit Ambassador 10 and you hold that position for a while, he'll give you a piece of paper that you take to your attorney. And what it does is it allows you to take your business and put it in your will. So if something were to ever happen to you, you're not on, you pass away or something, your business will be transferred to your heirs. So whether it's your spouse, your kids, your grandkids, whoever you want, they will pick up your residual income. If you think that that's amazing that Mr. McCovey did that, he actually cares about you and your family. Drop a 1 in the chat. So if something were to ever happen to you, your family will pick up that $10,000 a month income. So they can, still, pay their bills. And, it's always hard. I know personally, when I lost my father, we didn't have anything. He just left all of a sudden and it was bad. And it was actually a mix of what Mr. McCovey said when I met him and a mix of thinking about my dad. And when I thought about that, I said, I don't want to be put in that position. So I said, let me build this business. So if anything ever happens to me, my family is taken care of. So that's what really drove me to get to Ambassador. It wasn't all the rings and the rewards and the money and stuff. That's all great. But it was the ability to build something that I can give to my family. All right, next slide, sir. All right, so here are some of the advantages at Epic. We have really fun training. It's not boring. It's not like you're in a school and you're falling asleep. Our trainings are really fun. The educators are really fun. They'll answer your questions. They'll show. There's no better experience than learning over the shoulder. See, when you go to college, you're learning from a professor that maybe isn't trading anymore, maybe hasn't been on the markets. They're teaching you out of a book. But over here, you're learning from 6, 7, and 8 figure traders. This is their life. This is what they do. They don't actually need to be here. They make plenty of money. The reason they're here is they want to be a part of something special. They want to be a part of this revolution, because this is the next wave. Forex trading is going to be the next wave. If you look at the map behind, you see a map of the world. And the reason why is because Forex trading is done pretty much all over the world. Forex trading to the financial world is similar to what soccer is to sports. As long as you have a soccer ball, you could be almost anywhere in the world and people will know how to play. And that's what it is in the financial world. When you actually talk to financial experts, they know what Forex trading is. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch in so many different languages. Right now, we have a Spanish presentation. I have a friend on my team that's working on a French presentation. So because the thing is, even though Forex is done worldwide, not everywhere English is the predominant language. So we want to make sure we get those PDFs and those PowerPoints out in different languages, or at least in a way that you can edit it and put it in your language so you can present it to your people. We also have weekly pay, like I mentioned, in almost 100 countries, or actually more than 100 countries. So in more than 100 countries, you can get paid weekly. We have a strong culture, as you saw on the slide when Angus was speaking about our leadership team. We have effective compliance, first-class marketing, strong social media. And as of recently, those people that are overseas that have problems with their debit or credit card, you guys have limitations how much you can spend or whatever, you can now pay with Bitcoin. So we did make that option available because cryptocurrency is decentralized. It's used almost all over the world. So that's another way you can join Epic without even having to use your debit card. All right, next slide. Thank you. All right, so like I was saying, some people are only here to learn trading, but then some people here, they actually want to build a business like I have done, and they want to make a residual income, money that comes month after month, something that you do one time, that as long as those people pay, you can earn money, right? So we have freeforex.com, which Mr. Lisiaga created. And what that is a landing page capture system. So you guys have been on websites where it's asking for your name and email in exchange for some information. Same concept. We're going to tell everybody about Epic. If they want more information, they put in their name and their email address, and then Epic will actually follow up with them. They'll send the emails on your behalf. You don't even have to email them. Not only that, this is what really blew me away. We created a separate Telegram chat for our subscribers. Okay, so our subscribers will get free trade signals from us, which is amazing. We believe in our product so much that we're willing to give the general public on our email lists that aren't even members yet, we're willing to give them a couple of free trade signals a week so they can also learn. Then we also have the Epic phone app. Now the Epic phone app is absolutely amazing because what it's going to do, it's going to help you organize your business. You can put all your three-way calls, your prospects' names, your information. And that share button, I love that share button. Whenever somebody messages me, hey, Nick, can you send me that presentation? I want to give it to somebody. Okay, I open my Epic app, I click on the share button, I click copy on the presentation I want to give them, paste. So it is a really, really, really cool app. Plus it looks very professional that your company has an app. Last but not least, that Epic swag. So some people are like, well, I don't want to spend money on hats and shirts and stuff. Let me tell you, it works. I have the Epic mask. As a matter of fact, let me go grab it. I think it's over here. So look, are you back? See this mask right here that I put on my face? Let's see, can I, oh, so you see it? Anyways, this mask has recruited 2 Uber drivers for me, okay? So the swag actually does work. I've been sitting in the car, Uber driver looks, he's like, hey, what does it say on your mask? I said, it says Epic Trading. It's like, oh, what's that? Well, it's a Forex trading company. We teach people how to make money in the markets the same way the bank does. Is that anything that might interest you? Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like, and then I'll just kind of chat them up and just talk. It's like, oh, so I had recruited 1 Uber driver when I went to go see Mr. McCovey in Las Vegas. I recruited my Uber driver there. He was actually dropping me to the house that I was going to meet Mr. McCovey at. And I said, hey, you know, I told you about Epic already. The owner is actually going to be here. Do you want to come inside for a few minutes and meet him? He met Mr. McCovey. Next day, he came to the hotel and signed up, all because of a stupid mask, okay? So, I mean, you know, it's like, I know a lot of people complain about the mask. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, I hate wearing this mask. My masks are making me money now, and the mask can make you money as well. All right, next slide. All right, so here are the Epic rewards, because for some people, you know, the money is great, but money is not everything. Sometimes people want to be rewarded for their hard work. So when you hit Ambassador 10, which is the level I'm at, you will qualify for the ring program, okay? And then once you've held the position for a while, Mr. McCovey is going to ask you for your ring size, and he's going to have that beautiful gold and diamond ring made. And I've seen it because I just came back from the award show at Vegas where my uplines were all given that ring, and I got to see it. It's an absolutely beautiful ring. And the thing is, not only is it a ring, it's a conversation piece, right? So you're out to dinner with your friends and your hands on the table, you're looking at the menu, and your friend next to you is like, man, that's a nice ring. It's like, oh yeah, my company gave it to me for hitting a level in the company, you know, a leadership level. It's like, oh really, what company is that? Epic Trading. We teach people how to make money in the Forex markets, doing the same things that the banks do. Do you want me to send you some information? Sure. That ring just recruited me another person. Same thing. The ambassadors went on a trip to Mexico. When they got back from Mexico, they started posting all their videos and pictures on social media and Instagram. People are commenting, oh my gosh, you went to Mexico? How much was it? Oh, actually my company paid for it. And it's like, oh, really? What company is that? Do you see how all of these things will start conversations for you? Mr. Lisiaga just got the Rolex. So when I went out to dinner with him, we took a picture. It was his Rolex and my Apple Watch. So I was like, you know, this is just my motivation. Let me put my Apple Watch next to your Rolex so I can keep going. And then we also have like different cars and everything as well. So as you move up to the different levels, we have like a Tesla and a Mercedes and a Cadillac. Obviously, these are things that'll build much down the road. Even if it takes years and years to get there, it's okay. As your team builds, these rewards start kicking in. And then at Icon 500, you get that beautiful Lamborghini. Mr. McCovey loves his Lamborghinis. It's custom, it's black with gold trim with the epic colors. And when you get to Icon 500, you'll have that beautiful Lamborghini. And this is the thing, it's not like other companies where it's just a lease. And if you lose your ranking, then you have to either give back the car or you have to take over the lease. Not over here. Mr. McCovey is actually going to buy the car for you and give you the title. So absolutely amazing. All right, next slide, sir. All right, so that was Epic Estates. That was the thing I spoke about earlier. So when you get to Ambassador 10 and hold the position for a while, you'll get that piece of paper, give it to your attorney, make sure you add it to your will, living trust, whatever you have. And if anything were to ever happen to you, then your family will pick up your residual income, okay? All right, next slide. All right, so how to become an epic? Get back to the person that invited you. It's very important to make sure to get back to the person that invited you and get their link. When you click on that link, you should see their name or maybe their business name, however they signed up, in their ID. If you don't see those things, make sure to let them know so you don't accidentally sign up on a dead link or under the wrong person. Make sure you thank them for this great opportunity because this opportunity is going to change your life. You know how I know that? Because there's people on my team that haven't recruited a person that make more money than me trading. That's how I know that this is going to change your life. And I start scratching my head. It's like, am I on the wrong side of this business? So, you know, I already told myself in February, I'm going to spend a lot more time trading. I love the idea. The reason I got into this is because I wanted a way to make money that didn't involve having to deal with other people. I do real estate, I do e-commerce, I do affiliate marketing. Everything I do involved another person to make a sale, not with Forex trading. In Forex trading, you could just be by yourself. You could be on vacation. You don't need a single person with you. As long as you have your phone, your tablet, your iPad, your laptop, and a way to connect to the internet, you can make money in the markets. That's why I absolutely love this. So whether you tell nobody about it, or whether you just tell 3 people about it to waive your tuition, or whether you build a team like me, all of those options are available to you. Most people are like, Nick, I don't mind paying $135 a month because I'm making way more than that trading, just taking the trade signals. So the way the trade signals work is our professional educators, whenever they're trading, even if they're not on Zoom, they'll send you a trade alert on Telegram. You put in the parameters, you set it, you forget it, okay? And you can make money just like that. And a lot of people make more than our monthly cost in a single week. Sometimes a day. I've had days where I've made $150, $300 in a day. So my tuition is already paid. So once you begin to share and learn the benefits and you're like, you know what, I'm going to tell a few people about this because it's helping change my life. I don't want to hold it back from other people. Let me tell a few people. You get your 3 people under you, your 135 is temporarily waived. Now you're only paying $15 a month just to be, just to take part in the compensation plan. $15 a month for everything I talked about. The live sessions, the trade alerts, the study halls, the indicators, the market forecast, okay? All of that stuff that you're gonna get for $15 a month, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how great of a value it is. Next slide. All right. So over here at Epic, we're creating the world's ultimate and lifestyle community. It's not just about the education, but we have amazing educators. We have amazing educators like Angus in binary. We have amazing educators in crypto, in Forex trading, business building, a lot of great educators. And it's not just about the compensation plan, but we have an amazing compensation plan that if you just brought in 3 people, and let's just say that those 3 people went off to become rock stars and build all 3 of your legs, you could start making a residual income just by introducing this to a few people. But it's not about the education. It's not.
Oops.
There we go. So, it's about the lifestyle because Mr. McCovey wants you guys to be able to spend time with your family, enjoy the beaches of the world, go out and go do things. So that's what Epic is all about. So why be average when you can be epic? My name is Nicholas Lau. I'm an Ambassador 10 from Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to turn it back over to Angus to close us out.
Wow, what an awesome presentation. Thank you so much, Nick. My goodness, guys, you didn't just get a presentation on what Epic is all about. You also got a presentation on how easy it is to actually build this business just by being yourself, just by giving people the opportunity to question you as to, why are you wearing that mask? What's that ring all about? Things like that. You can create these natural opportunities. And as I said before, we're not selling anything. We are not selling anything within Epic. We are giving people an opportunity to learn a lifelong skill that will pay them potentially far more than they could ever earn with a job. And at the same time, we're making new friends all around the world. This is just fantastic. And with what's happening with COVID and at the moment, we've actually got no better opportunity than this, where people are stuck at home. They're not having the social interactions that they want. And you know what? Within the Epic family, we're having constant interactions. I've made friends all over the world that I would never have had an opportunity to make if it wasn't for Epic. And I just hope that you've got a glimpse of what we have to offer here in the last we've gone a little longer than I expected in the last 55 minutes. But folks, I'm going to open it up to questions for the last few minutes. If you have any questions, please open your mics now and ask. I see Mo put up their hand earlier on. So if you want to unmute yourself, Mo, you're more than welcome to ask a question, or anyone else. Orion, I see you've also opened up your mic, so feel free to ask a question.
While they're coming, Angus, I just want to say thank you. You sounded so amazing. And I listen to you often. Every time I listen to this, I'm more excited. I'm more enthused. I learn some more. Both of you guys are amazing. I want to hear both of you every day.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I love listening to Nick too. I think he must have come over to Ireland and kissed the Blarney Stone more than once. I think, I felt like getting that, shepherd's crook and pulling him off stage. he just, what? His enthusiasm for this business was just overflowing. And he just couldn't help himself. And I'm a bit the same. I have to control myself when I'm talking here, because guys, we could go on for hours talking about trading and building a business and all of the wonderful things that you have within Epic. It's just truly amazing.
It's
and
amazing.
Thank you, Charlene, for that.
You're welcome. And something I like about this is that it's real. It's true. You don't have to make stuff up about Epic. It is real. It's what's happening to us. And we give God thanks for it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And Elaine, congratulations for making money. Well done. She's made money trading already this week.
Thank you. Thank you.
That.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Well done. Right, I'm going to jump in. Can I speak?
Yeah, we have George Lee, who is founder 5,000. That means he's making 5,000 a month out of the business, and he's one of our co-presenters. This man is Mr. Motivator. Go ahead, George.
Yeah, I literally am. I just need one of them outfits that you wear. But yeah, honestly, I just wanted to jump in quickly and speak. I mean, I can see there's 40 people on it. That's crazy. 40 people are getting this opportunity now. It's mad. Nicholas and Angus, I promise you, are the best that you're ever going to see. They're incredible, but just be careful. Angus is actually a hypnotherapist, so I can guarantee some of you are going under now. That's how me and Nick got here. But I just want to show you, like, I'm not going to try and sell you anything. You've had the presentation, but the passion is so real. It's crazy. You don't see how happy and excited we are. Like, we don't get paid to do this call. I get $5,000 a month from the company from what I've done, but I don't get paid to do this. Like, I come on here because I actually want to. I want to take time out my Sunday to come and speak with Angus and Nick about everything we've got here. Like, it's crazy. I can only tell you, I've not done marketing before. I've never done trading before. I've been in this company 5 months. I was crazy in debt. I was in the military, and now only 6 months later, this isn't a prediction of what your life's going to be, but 6 months later, I've got 5 months left of the army. I've already got a villa booked in South America. I'm making enough money now, more than my family's ever made. And that's just because I got on one of these calls like 6 months ago. And I think it might have been Nick or something. I don't know who it was. I got on one of these calls and I listened and I thought, you know what? It sounds really good. It maybe sounds a bit too good to be true, but I'm going to try it. And my God, my life has just flipped. It's crazy. I wear headbands and stuff. Like, I never used to wear headbands, but now I'm just crazy now. Okay. So, like, I'm trying to show you my passion. I love this. And every single night I'll be talking on these because it's just what we do. We're a family. When we come off this call, we don't all go to our separate lives and then think, oh, in 24 hours, we'll do it again. We get straight into the groups and we speak to everyone about it. That's what we do. We love this. This is a huge family. As soon as COVID's finished, I promise you, everyone that's in this company is just going to be one. It's like a festival. It's going to be like a huge festival of people. And the best bit about it is everybody's going to be making money. It's not going to be a poor festival in tents. Yeah, we're going to have mansions flown in on private jets to drop in. We're making money and it's real. Anyone that's sitting there doubting it, don't let anybody. When you go off this call, the first thing you're going to do is tell someone, I know it. And don't let that person's negative thoughts, if they think this isn't good or this isn't right, don't let them put you down because you're going to miss this opportunity. So many people do it. Okay, even I do it. I used to do it before. I got opportunities before. I'd go out and speak to someone down the road. And for some reason, I thought that this person that I'm randomly speaking to that tells me this isn't going to work was true or was at all qualified to tell me that this isn't going to work. It's not. There's a reason Nick's making so much money. There's a reason we're making so much money because we listen to the people that are also making this much money. Okay. Take advice from people that are qualified to give it to you. Like us, we are now professional marketers. We're in that stage. Okay. That person down the street that goes, that's too good. Get back to your 9 to 5 and do that. They're not qualified to tell you that. I promise you. So please take this chance, jump into the teams, come hang out with us. We hang out all the time. I see loads of faces on here. We always hang out. Ryan's on here. He's crazy. Just do it. I promise you, the best decision you'll ever make. Just make sure that you don't fall under Angus's clock thing that he does, man. Oh, you're gone. You're crazy. He have you dancing on stage like a chick. Look at him, man. Get away. Close your eyes. But yeah, you've got to.
You know what? I've never actually had to do the old crystal or the watch or it's just a tag. But you know what? I just use the power of my voice, and that's all I need to do.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I noticed a lot of you there who have your cameras open were having that lovely smile on your face.
Yeah, feel free to ask.
And you know, as you just heard what was going on in the background, and it's hopefully gone into your subconscious. And tonight you're going to have most interesting dreams. And tomorrow you'll be getting onto that person who invited you here, and you'll be saying, "Sign me up, Scotty." But all joking aside, folks, you know, we've been on for an hour now. Is there anybody last opportunity to ask a question if you're new here? I think you've heard from other members who are super excited about this. But if you have a question you want to ask us before we finish up, my wife just came in to tell me my dinner is on the table.
Your time is up, sir. So.
Yeah, my time is up. So,
but I know I was just gonna say, I was gonna say, George made a good point that, you know, once the pandemic's over and we're allowed to travel freely, I'm gonna be there in Ireland. I can already see it now. The three of us are gonna be having a beer, and we're gonna be like, it's gonna be called Binary and Beer. It's gonna be a live stream from some pub in Ireland.
I can't wait, man. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. So, but the cool thing is, while we were in a pandemic, we were able to build a business from home. We were able to trade from home. We were able to change lives from home. And you can't put a price tag on that. It's absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys get back to the person that invited you, get their link, sign up, give it a 90-day commitment, because in the corporate world, you're going to go give an employer 90 days of your life to tell you if you're qualified for the job or not. Give 90 days to your business. I mean, in reality, I would say give it 6 months because, you know, it's trading. This is something that people go to a university, but 6 months from now, your life could absolutely change. I've seen it. George has seen it. Okay, Angus has seen it. We've seen people learn to trade in a few months, and they're like in tears because they're like, where has this been all my life? All right. So anyways, like I said, we've been going for an hour. Let's go ahead and wrap up here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Get back to the person that invited you, get their link, sign up, and let's get ready to rock and roll. Thank you very much.
See you on the other side, guys. And if you need to see this presentation again, come back again, same time tomorrow. There'll be different presenters, I should say. And maybe myself and Nick will do it again next Sunday. We'll just see. Tomorrow we'll be working out who does what and when. But God bless. Good night. Good afternoon, wherever you are, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.